Hey, what's up everyone? Carl Wolf here, back with some more Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair. Where we are going to do the next investigation. The investigation of, why do I keep forgetting names? Yes. Nagato, right? Yeah, I remembered his name just in time. Nagato. Nagato's murder. Is that loud? No, but it is loud for me. So, we have 5 suspects, technically. I said it was low-key, maybe down to Soda and Sonia. I guess if we go with the idea that the traitor didn't have their memories, and maybe they've only just now unlocked them, I guess it could be Fuyo and Akane. Fuyo? Fuyu. I took the O at the end of his name. Fuyu. Akane did say she's had to do some stuff, some favors for money and whatnot. If she was still kind of living like that, I guess I could see her becoming a traitor, but I mean, she seems pretty innocent. At least, what was the nurse? The Mikon? At least Mikon had a reason to go twisted, because a lot of people bullied her and whatnot. So even though she seems so nice, she could go twisted. Akane seems pretty legit chill and laid back. But we'll see. And then he's a mob boss, I guess, who's the girl he liked was forced to live a life that she shouldn't, being his bodyguard and whatnot, being a killer for him. I could see him being a traitor, I guess. Chiaki, I don't know. I guess for it to be Chiaki, it'd have to be the idea that she's just an absolute wild card. Sonia, maybe all the things she says about her kingdom and being a princess and whatnot, maybe she makes it all up so that she can be a traitor. Is she even really a princess? She just makes it all up. It's all a lie. But that would be on the basis that it wasn't forgotten memories, if she's making it up. She said she's been kidnapped a lot, so she is a princess. I don't know, maybe that being kidnapped a lot made her twisted? Made her hardened? Or maybe she's trying to expand the rule of her kingdom or something? I don't know. Soda would just be another wild card, because he's been like a crybaby, scaredy pervert this whole time, so... Alright, first we examine Nagato's body. I never expected Nagato to die like this. He was always spouting nonsense about hope and trying to confuse the hell out of us. But even so, dying like this is just too cruel. Also, he wasn't completely useless. There were times we were only able to reach the truth because of him. But everything good and bad about him is gone. We'll never be confused by him again. We'll never be saved by him again. No, now isn't the time to think about unnecessary things. I need to focus on the investigation right now. For now, I need to investigate everything about this body that catches my eye. The knife is stabbed through Nagato's right hand. Did the killer do this? How could they do something so cruel? This knife, it must be from the military base. Military base? Ah, now that you mention it, you're right. It looks like a survival knife.
Well?
By the way, it seems the wounds on his legs and left arm were caused by that same knife. Which means, after the killer was finished stabbing Nagato's legs and left arm, they stabbed the knife through his right hand?
It cannot be!
And then they finished him off with a spear.
How cruel.
then does that mean the killer went to the trouble of using 2 weapons? A knife and a spear? But they could have just killed him by stabbing him with the knife. Why did they need to use a spear at all?
You are right.
That is definitely strange. Was there a reason they had to use it? A reason they had to use a spear, huh? What about the Monokuma that has a hole through it? They throw the spear through the Monokuma? Also, one moment. Trying to make sure my headphones were fully plugged in because I'm getting glitched audio that's only on my headphones and not from the stream. And it's been doing that for the past couple streams. Hello, Jordan. Welcome in. Congrats on first. Thank you for day checking and thank you for the hydrate. You're here already? Yes. Well, we say already, but think about how long it's taken me to finally get here. There's a cut in his upper left arm. His legs and right hand have stab wounds, but this wound looks like a slice. That's probably the reason that the wound on his left arm doesn't look that deep compared to his other wounds. I managed to softlock myself immediately before I could even continue the first main story quest. How did you do that? Well, regardless, it doesn't change the fact that it's a hideous wound, and there's blood everywhere.
Super difficult.
There's something strange. Strange? What?
See?
Look at the palm of his left hand. I think that blood is from when his left arm was sliced, but... doesn't the blood splatter look strange? It cuts off right in the middle of his palm. While exploring, I found a guy you can fight because I hadn't gone into the bedroom yet. I hadn't grabbed the thing on the... oh! The table, so when I responded to the bedroom, that's the only place I could spawn me and grab the thing off the table because I saw it. I mean, you went to leave the room and it played the cutscene of entering. Kept telling me you can't leave until you pick up the thing on the table, but that's unfortunate. At least you're not that far in. It's not like you're hours and hours in. Yeah, it definitely cuts off. Maybe that's as far as the blood could reach when it splattered. Well, that would explain the blood on his palm, but... There's something else that's strange? When you flip it over and look at the back of his hand...
Well?
I find it really funny how I managed to get stuck immediately. True. Wait, so his fingers were closed. Here, there's also blood, but only above the middle joint of each finger. You're right. Why is it only on this part?
See?
See? It's just as I said, right? It's strange, right? I win. What do you mean you win? Yeah, sure. You win. But it's definitely strange. What did the killer do to make the blood splatter like this? Well, obviously his hand was closed. A spear with a flashy ornament on it is impaled deeply into Nagato's stomach. There's no way around it. That looks like the fatal wound.
What's this?
Oh my! What's this? Such a strange-looking spear, isn't it? A cord extends from the tip of the handle, and there's an iron weight attached to it. I see, I see. You use the cord as a whip to capture the enemy, and deliver the final blow with the spear. Congrats on the 7th streak. Is this your first time looking at this too? Of course not. This is the Spear of Gungnir, right? You definitely just came up with that now. Hey, Media. Well, he's fine, just sticking around. True. True. Welcome in, Media. By the way, I wanted to ask you, where did that spear come from? Why would you tell him that? I feel like I saw it at Nezumi Castle. What? Nezumi Castle? was designed to be afraid of mice, so I can't go in there. Ah, damn you, mice! Damn you all to hell! I see. Even he doesn't know what's inside that castle. Well, more importantly, I need to focus on the investigation. The spear definitely catches my eye, but the weight on the end of the cord coming out of the handle. It looks like that part has blood on it too. But for some reason, this section of cord doesn't have blood on it. He was holding it. It's about the size of a human fist. It's strange that this section of the cord doesn't have blood on it. Also, Chiaki mentioned this earlier, but apparently that spear came from Neizumi Castle. I love how they programmed him to be mice, to be afraid of mice. It might be better if I confirm that later. Both of Nagato's legs are tied up. Each rope is tied to the pillars nearby. He wouldn't have been able to move at all. According to the Monokuma file, the wounds on his legs are all stab wounds. Does that mean the killer didn't just tie up Nagato? They also stabbed his legs? Just looking at the tube of you and watching Lost Utopia Films Godzilla. Ooh, nice. So I'm gonna be trying to figure out how this happened with you. Alrighty. Why would the killer do something like that? At any rate, it's pretty sadistic. The killer must have been holding a huge grudge toward him. Or they might have been torturing him. Torture? Looks like the cord is connected to the spear, almost like he yanked it and it fell down. I mean, if they just wanted to kill him, they could have just stabbed him once in the chest, right? If you disregard the spear in his chest, the other wounds were inflicted for reasons other than killing. Which means, the wounds all over Nagato's body were from the killer torturing him. If that's the case, what was the killer trying to make Nagato confess? Was it something that would have led to the traitor? Well, even if this was torture, there is no doubt that the killer must have held a deep grudge towards Nagato. Refusing to let him die easily, I can totally understand a dark impulse like that. But even if they held a grudge against him, would they really have gone this far? Okay, I'm getting tired of the audio glitching out with my headphones. Let me unplug it and plug it. Hopefully that is better. Hey Wolf, welcome in. Thank you for the resub, and thank you for the day chicken. It says feet. True. Burnt rope. Congrats on second, Wolf. Nagato's right wrist is tied with rope. But it looks like the tip of that rope burned off. Well, probably this is Villainy 101. Crush your enemy, make them beg for mercy, but deny until their final breath. True. You killed Kitty. Could this be a result of the fire? But that's weird. If the rope is burned off like this, why are Nagato's clothes completely unaffected by the fire when he was so close to the blaze? He must have been in great pain. He clearly had this agonizing look on his face when he died. His mouth is covered with duct tape. Was this to keep Nagato from screaming for help?
This is bad.
Jeez. What a horrible look on his face. The blood splattered all over it. It doesn't help either. It's a good thing his mouth is covered with duct tape. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to look at him. Got a minute? Sorry, excuse me. Chiaki moved past Kazuichi and me, and squatted down next to Nagato's face. Hap, she opened it, and in one swift movement, she ripped the duct tape off his mouth. Hey, what are you doing?
It's gonna be fine.
Hello, Just X Norman, welcome in. Maybe the killer prefers medium rare, not burnt? Maybe. Just getting this and heading out already. Have a good one. No, he's fine, Cartman, what the hell? It's just that Kenny is really that guy from DBZ is always laying down. I mean, Yamcha, true. I open a stream and I'm jump scared with Nagato. Yeah, it'd be like that. It'll be fine. I'll put it back right away once I'm done investigating here.
Hey!
Putting that tape back isn't the issue. You ungrateful swine! You're gonna get cursed! The blood on Nagato's face. It looks like it mostly came from the slice on his left arm. Have fun with getting jump scared. If that's the case... It's no use. She's not listening.
Hey.
Hey, about the blood splattered on his face. There's no blood under the duct tape.
Huh?
What's wrong with that?
Well,
This duct tape has crinkles, like it was sticking toward the inside of his mouth, right? Nagato was probably desperately moving his mouth under the duct tape. Seriously? What's wrong with that? She means Nagato's mouth was covered with duct tape before he got those wounds all over his body. So he tried to shout, which caused the duct tape to get sucked into his mouth a bit. You know Frosty doesn't like a certain song? But what's wrong with that? Is that something we really need to worry about? I don't really get it, but just put the duct tape back on his mouth already.
yep.
Yeah, you're right. Anyway, this might be some kind of clue too. I should remember it. I guess I'm done with the area surrounding Nagato's body. Jeez, I can't believe I actually investigated such a grisly-looking body. It's kind of hitting hard? I mean, it is. Even I'm surprised at myself. Does this mean I'm used to it? My classmate's dead body is right in front of me. And one of my peers is the killer responsible. And I have to investigate his death so I can find his killer. Am I used to something as abnormal as that? That would mean I'm becoming abnormal too. But we have this. Monokuma's dead. There's blood coming out of his stomach. Hey. No response. He's dead, Jim. Just kidding. I'm not dead. Is this one of the life-size plushies that were being produced at this factory? If you're mistaking a plushie for me, then there's something wrong with you. You're a stuffed animal, too. Don't put oversized garbage there. It's so misleading. What are you calling oversized garbage? Could this be one of Monokuma's tricks? Then why'd he do it? Making a hole like it got stabbed, and going to the trouble of dirtying the hole with blood. If Catboy joins, let him know I say thanks for the 6-month sub for me. Alrighty, no worries. The detective, the killer is Jason Voorhees. Jason, who was sitting in the corner reading a magazine in the corner, looks at the detective, offended by the accusation, proceeds to give him the finger. Did he try to imitate Nagato's body or something?
What are you
I had nothing to do with that. Huh?
You're so evil.
He's probably lying. Seriously, you're always lying. Or wait, she said it. Seriously, you're always lying. You should just die like that plushie over there.
What's this?
You seem more pissed than usual these days, mon ami. Then you better watch what you say. If I feel like it, I can wipe you out easily, you know. Gah! I won't give in to your threats. I'll fight you until the very end. I will definitely take back the seat of the world world supremacy from Monokuma. That threw me off. I'm like, is that really the word I think she's saying? The seat of world supremacy? Okay. Looks like those annoyances are gone. If it wasn't Monokuma's trick, then who did this? Could the killer have done this? If so, is this Nagato's blood? I have no idea how this connects to the incident. Ah, this is... It's an oil lighter. This is where the curtains would have been hanging. It also looks like the fire did extensive damage here. If the oil lighter was placed here...
Just kidding.
Sorry, Dion. Ah, an oil lighter. Someone probably wanted to keep warm.
Bring it on.
Is the most foolish thought. This is clearly the cause of the fire.
Well,
Oil lighters can continue to burn even after someone lets go of them.
which means
So, using that, the curtain was set on fire. Using the oil lighter, huh? Do you think the killer set up some sort of trick with it?
you are right.
The killer probably planned to destroy evidence by setting this warehouse on fire. They caused a fire to destroy evidence. It's the only reason I can think of why a killer would set fire to their crime scene, but...
Like,
I'm not freaking out about it like Kazuichi, but I definitely can't stop thinking about it. When the Monokuma timer reaches 0 2 days from now, what's gonna happen? Huh? Oh, what's gonna happen?
that's obviously wrong.
This rotten school trip is gonna end, right? We can finally go back home. Carefree until the end. Does that mean you don't think that'll happen?
Well, yeah.
Monokuma might be planning to make us do something after the countdown ends.
Hey,
What? What do you mean, something?
shut up, shut up.
He's making us kill each other, you know? What could be worse than that?
Damn it.
I don't know. Where's the fire? Everybody's asking me, where is it, baby? Doesn't anybody know? But this is Monokuma we're talking about, you know? There's no way this will end smoothly with the countdown. Anyway, like you said before, if we screw up here, it's the end for us. Hello, Shoujo. Welcome in. Hello, hello. Thank you for day checking. Hope you're doing good. For now, let's focus on the investigation. We'll think about the countdown after we live through the class trial.
I
Yeah, I know.
know. You.
Then don't bring up strange stuff like that.
So just as I thought.
If only everyone could go home. Nothing would make me happier. No, we should finish the class trial. Then we can think about what will happen after. One of us killed Nagato in such a cruel way. It's too bizarre. I can't do anything except laugh. She looks like she's deep in thought while staring at the ceiling. What happened? Is there something strange about the ceiling?
Yep.
Yeah, about that sprinkler. That's one of the sprinkler heads that activated to put out the fire.
Well,
You can see a girder right next to it, right? There.
see?
Can you see that red streak? Oh. Was the spear... No. Huh? You're right. I definitely see it. Looks like a small red line on the ceiling girder. Red. Is that blood? Blood? The color definitely looks like blood. You say it's red, I see pink. Apparently I'm colorblind. Wink, wink. But there's no way blood could get up there, right? Plus, it's in a straight line. That's why I've been staring at it. I think it's strange. It's definitely strange. I should remember this. It mattered for Gundam's killing, and for Mikan's. But it looks like it's different this time. It doesn't matter this time. What doesn't matter? Oh, the time. The time. Looks like the time doesn't matter. It was clearly written in the Monokuma file. The time of death was noon sharp. If it was at noon, what were we doing at that time? What were we doing? Well, right now, it's 12:30 p.m. So it also has a clock function. Then that means Nagato died 30 minutes ago. Huh? It happened that recently. He's totally a fresh kill. Fresh? Seems like a bad way to describe it. If it happened 30 minutes ago, wasn't around the time we were struggling with the bombs. You're right. Those fake bombs were originally supposed to explode at noon. Which means, whoever doesn't have an alibi for that time is Nagato's killer. So Sonya. Which means that this is the time is posted because the killer wants to use that as a cover-up. Because this was set up to happen without the killer. But this could be like when Nekomaru died. The killer could have also used some kind of automatic setup. Yeah. If he doesn't stink, then he's relatively fresh. True. Also, the crime looks very detailed, so they would have needed time to prepare. She's so gung-ho. Then, whoever doesn't have an alibi before we found the bombs is suspicious. Wait, none of us have an alibi for that time. That's when we all split up to search for the bombs. Yeah, that's the problem. Now then, I guess that's enough investigating the area behind the curtain. Yeah, I need to look at that music player. The killer's goal wasn't just killing Nagato. There should have been another reason as well. If not, they wouldn't have gone to the trouble of trying to tie him with rope and covering his mouth with duct tape. Not just that, there's no reason to inflict any wound other than a fatal one. So, what was the reason? Looks like I better investigate other areas to figure that out. Alright. I should try investigating the other areas inside this warehouse first. Though it would probably smell anyway, considering the body flushes out. True. That's a good point, but in this world, that detail doesn't exist. Thankfully, honestly. So I guess we're done with this little area. So just back out, yeah. Right here, the music player. This is an MP3 player. There's even a speaker plugged into it. But why is this here? It looks like that weird music was playing from there. You know, that music that was blaring when the fire started. Yeah, you're right. Looks like it busted from getting drenched by the sprinklers. There's no mistaking it. That music was playing from that MP3 player. I don't disagree with that, but why was the killer playing music from this? Looks like this side is completely soaked because of the sprinkler. Even if there was an important clue here, we might not be able to notice it. But it's better than the warehouse burning to the ground. Good thing we were able to put out the fire.
Hey.
But there was a lot of smoke. It's a good thing we didn't go inside when we were throwing the grenades.
You are right.
I agree. If we did, we would have been caught by the sprinklers and become all wet and soggy. Miss Sonia's all wet. She's all drenched and soggy. Ha. You were thinking that, huh?
Of course not.
I wasn't thinking that at all.
Say what?
Why are you responding, Kazuichi? I was asking Hajime.
Whoa.
You're screwing with me.
This.
Oh my, screwing. How lewd.
Hey.
Please don't look at me with such fearful eyes. Only imagine it for a second. He admitted it. Kazuichi, you should probably just keep your mouth shut already. Well, even though I did say I was gonna freaking kill him,
Hey.
there's no way I would have actually done it. I was just upset, you know?
Jeez, you're pathetic.
Well, think about the countdown after we live through the class trial. Okay. Looks like Sonia's focused on investigating the warehouse. Which reminds me, there's something I needed to ask her about. Now that we've pretty much finished investigating Nagato's body, I think it's time to talk to her. Hey, Sonia, do you have a minute? Yes? What is it? I want to talk to you about when that fake bomb Nagato set in the warehouse exploded.
Huh?
Right before it exploded, you said something like this, right? It is alright. It is not a bomb. Why did you know the bombs were a fake? Well... That's not all either. When we were looking for the bombs, why are you at the military base? I thought you were supposed to be searching the central island. Plus, when I called for you, you didn't come to the factory right away. Where were you? And what were you doing during that time?
Oh my. It cannot be.
Do you suspect me? It is a misunderstanding. I am not the killer. What? Where'd that come from? This is like Mikon all over again. Jesus! Shit! You son of a bitch! Sonia?
I am sorry.
Okay. I am terribly sorry. I was panicking. I shall calm down and explain to you why I was at the military base. When I first explored the final island, I discovered a vast amount of bombs there. Huh?
Well?
At first, I was worried that someone might use them for nefarious reasons if I announced it to everyone. So, I kept silent the whole time. Does that mean, when you heard Nagato planted bombs, you got suspicious and went to investigate them?
That is.
And as I suspected, the bombs had disappeared. I thoroughly searched for them inside the military base, but the bombs were nowhere to be found. And because you were searching for them, you were late when we all gathered.
Please listen.
And because of that, I reached a conclusion. The bombs Nagato brought were from the military base, which means they were fake bombs. How did you find out that the bombs in the military base were fake? Because I attempted to use one of them. What?
I see.
I thought one of the bombs would be strong enough to blast open the door to the ancient ruin. At the time, I still believed the bombs were real. And I thought that I could use one of them to gain entrance to the ancient ruin.
However,
Why is Monokuma there?
that plan was an utter failure. The bomb was not real. It was merely a fireworks display. God damn it all to hell!
What are you, a robot? The hell was that?
I see. So that's why you're the only one who knew the bombs at the military base were fake.
I did. As did Monokuma as well. He was also secretly peeking at the bomb. Which means...
If those bombs are the same ones that disappeared, it would mean Nagato took them. That is why I knew it was a fake. However, I did think it was strange when Nagato blew up the hotel lobby.
So you were worried.
That bomb was real, and I could not stop thinking about it. But upon further reflection, that might have been Nagato's plan all along. He showed us a real bomb to make us believe that the bombs he set were real as well.
If so, then Nagato's actions were extremely calculated. But the problem is his reason for doing it.
With this, I have explained everything.
Do you have a minute?
There should be no more reason for you to doubt me.
You're right. I got it. I don't know about that. You already said that.
Hey. Like...
I guess that's everyone. Dominoes? There are a lot of tipped over Monokuma panels. The panel near the curtain in the back is tipped over and burned. Did the fire do that? But why are they scattered like this? The last time I came here, I seem to recall... They should have been neatly put away.
Maybe we're the ones who made this mess.
Huh?
See?
Look, the tipped over panel by the entrance is really close to the door, right? So, maybe the reason these panels are tipped over is...
It's fine. I'll open it slowly. No, that's not the problem.
Seriously, it'll be fine.
With those words, Akane brushed off everyone's warnings and slowly opened the door to the warehouse.
Huh? It's not opening. Is there something blocking the door? I can barely open it.
I knew it. It's a trap. Seriously, just stop it, okay?
Didn't I tell you it'd be fine? I just gotta use a little more force.
What happened to opening it slowly? Akane ignored their protests, and with a mighty kick, the door flew open.
Could it be... was that it?
Well?
And there's something else I've been wondering.
Hey.
These Monokuma panels are tipped over starting from the entrance to the back of the warehouse, right? They seem to be lined on top of each other, in a straight line.
Like dominoes. Yeah, compared to the other tipped over panels, that line is the only one that's neat and orderly.
So...
Isn't this clearly strange?
Strange. That means we can speculate this was done intentionally. Alright, I pretty much finished looking for clues inside the warehouse. I was able to find some clues, but there are still so many things I don't understand yet.
Hold it.
You look worried.
Yeah, I am.
Well?
At a time like this, it might be good if you broaden your investigation range.
You mean, it's good to investigate other places as well. She might be right. There are several things I've been wondering about besides the crime scene. The military base that Sonia mentioned, the plushie factory next door, Nezumi Castle where the spear originally came from, and Nagato's room too. If I'm gonna understand the reason for his actions, I need to know more about him.
I'm pretty sure the others have already finished investigating.
Can you hear me?
Hey, you guys, isn't it about time we leave this place and try exploring other areas too?
In response to Chiaki, the others gathered around her.
I see.
I agree. I was just thinking about proceeding to another area. It seems we have the same idea.
Huh?
But is it safe? There won't be anyone to guard the crime scene.
Yep.
We don't have a choice. There just aren't enough of us. Besides, we've investigated all we can here.
I guess you're right.
See?
Also, it looks like the clues we found aren't enough to piece this incident together. So, we need to search for them in other areas. Probably. Well, alternatively, if there aren't any clues in other areas either, we'd have to give up completely.
You don't really need to say that.
Hey, hey!
Then it's okay if we leave this place.
It's okay! There's no time for us to stand around. In order to survive, there's no other way except to do it. In order to survive, we need to find Nagato's killer. If we don't sacrifice that person, nobody can survive. That's our reality. That's why there's no time for us to stand around. Well, he said the factory. Let me drink some water. Apparently, the bombs that were stuffed in this truck were actually fireworks. Which reminds me, this truck looks like it came from the military base. Nagato must have brought it from there. Other than that, there's nothing in particular that catches my eye. Ah! Oops, I minimized the game. The break room is on the other side of the door. This is where we obtained the fire grenades. Anything inside? There's nothing on the floor that looks like a clue. Not even trash. Oh, hi.
Mari!
I have never seen so many Monokumas in my life.
Well, Monokuma isn't exactly someone you would normally run into.
However, while I was staring at all these Monokumas, a thought occurred to me.
Well?
The bomb that went off at the lobby might have been set up here.
Huh?
Do you have a minute?
If you hide the bomb inside a Monokuma plushie, it would make a frightening weapon. Do you not think the group that is forcing us to kill each other would devise something like that?
Amazing!
A plushie bomb is an act of terrorism.
Why do you seem so excited at that?
All right!
Let us rip these
Ooh, I'm down.
Let us rip these apart right away so we can confirm it.
Hold on. No, let's do it. If there was a bomb inside these, wouldn't it explode if we carelessly mess with it? That's a risk I'm willing to take. Gravy.
Either way, it is all gravy.
All gravy? What the hell does that mean?
Stop! There's no bomb!
Hey,
You'll know if you just pick me up, see? All you'll feel is the soft weight of cotton.
I see.
You are right.
However,
Then, where did Nagato obtain the bomb he used?
Who knows?
I wonder. If I'm gonna give you guys a hint, then you should know it wasn't from the military base. To tell you the truth, the bombs there are all fakes.
please wait.
I know that already. You should have said so earlier.
Well, I thought if I kept quiet, it would foreshadow a killing was gonna happen. That's why I'm just now telling you, for the first time. Phew, I feel relieved.
But if the bomb wasn't from the military base, or this factory, then he brought it from the Octagon.
I must say, you have a good eye there, Sonia. Putting a bomb inside one of my plushies seems like a splendid idea. Let's try it.
That is...
I think you probably did.
Did I say something I should not have said?
It's not your fault. Don't worry about it. That reminds me, when we saw Nagato's video message on this laptop.
Is he still watching us from somewhere? If he's not, then how did he time his message so perfectly?
No. It looks like the video was set to play after the explosion by a wireless signal from the detonator. But why did he have to use a video message? That's the one thing I don't get.
At the time, Nagato should have already been killed, which means that video was recorded in advance. That's right. Besides that video, there might be data on this laptop that could be used as a clue. Going on. With that thought in mind, I tried messing around with the laptop, but it's no use. It's locked. There's no way I can examine this. But if it's locked, then maybe there really is something inside. Maybe I'm overthinking this. That's an enormous machine, but it's stopped for now. Looks like there's nothing related to the incident here. The life-size Monokuma plushies are crammed inside an enormous basket. But it looks like there really aren't any clues here. Well, I guess we leave. What did I just click? Okay, good. I have to go to Nagato's room.
Ah, damn it. This dangerous place is the reason all this messed up stuff is happening. Leaving guns out in the open is totally dangerous. Seriously. I gotta take better care of these.
It's easy to say that, but there's no one on this island who can do that. It should be... Oh.
Ah, found it.
What did you find?
Well, that truck bed over there has guns in it. But I also found stuff like...
A survival knife? Wait, that's... Isn't it the same type of knife that was stabbed through Nagato's right hand?
Maybe.
Which means, the killer obtained that knife here. So the killer is someone who visited this military base at least once.
That's... everyone, though.
No, not me. This is the first time I've been here.
That sounds fishy. The bombs are fake. This might be fake too. But I'm not brave enough to check for myself. It's that dreadful helicopter. The one that executed Teru Teru. Doesn't have anything to do with the incident. I just wanted to look at it. Just want to look at everything. I guess I should leave now. Oh, right. I didn't even... Wait, I talked to him, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Do you want to look at... I can't look at that. When I tried looking through the truck bed, it's empty. Nothing's here. When I first came here, there was something on the truck bed, which means Sonia was telling the truth. Oh, right. That's what it was.
And as I suspected, the bombs had disappeared. I thoroughly searched for them inside the military base, but the bombs were nowhere to be found.
But did Nagato know the bombs weren't real? It's possible that he thought they were the real thing. No, never mind. He said as much in his video message. So, were you surprised? Seriously, think about it. Do you really think there are enough bombs to blow up an entire island?
Even if there were, a guy like me would never be able to use them. He knew the bombs were fake. He only did what he did to weed out the traitor. No. Is that really it? Did Nagato really only do that to expose the traitor? Maybe there was a different motive behind his actions. How can I leave? Oh, F1. Ooh, you almost died. I want to see if the despair meter is what killed you, or if it's just because I didn't clean up after you. Because if I give you a present, it doesn't give you a heart, it just gets rid of a despair, right? Oh, it gives you one heart. So hopefully that'll be fine. Maybe if you have more despair than hearts. If you were to make a bomb, maybe in here? I mean, it's supposed to be robotics, but... No. Two! Excuse me. I'm gonna go to Nagato's room. Wonder if Chiaki will be here. Yes, she will. You're annoyed. Why? What happened? I'm annoyed. What are you annoyed about? I want to investigate Nakato's cottage, but I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed. I don't really understand, but you can't investigate Nagato's cottage? Maybe I should try investigating Nagato's cottage. Is it because you a girl? No, I've been able to go into the girl's room. Huh? It's locked. Apparently. We can't go inside thanks to that. I'm annoyed. There's nothing I can do. I'm gonna go investigate another area. What are you gonna do? I'll go look for Monokuma. He might open it for us. Then let me know when we can go inside. Yeah, got it. Couldn't we just go get Akane? So we can't go there. Where else were we supposed to go? Oh, right, the castle. Which I believe was the 4th island. The previous island. Actually, I think it's going to take the same amount of time.
So I'll just go this way. Because I have to go 2, 3, 4. And then the other way I have to go Monokuma Rock 5, 4. So it's about the same. Okay, did you die? Or, no, wrong buttons. Oh, I wasn't paying... How did you do that so fast? I cleaned all but one, and then you... How... That was fast. You still had 5 to spare to get. I'm never gonna get the last pet. I think I went the wrong way. Hello, welcome in. Sorry, I was kind of locked into the game, but hello, Musley. Yeah, it's definitely one of the spears.
Yo.
Look at that wall of spears. I guess it's obvious where the weapon came from. A spear with a flashy ornament on it is hanging from the wall. This spear is definitely it, right? Hey, Silver, welcome in. Thanks for your day check-in. And just as I thought, it looks exactly like the spear that killed Nagato. The same whip-like cord is attached to the handle, and there's a weight at the end of it. Congrats on third.
Also,
Plus, it looks like one of the spears on the wall is missing. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. There's no mistaking it. The killer took one of the spears and used it as a weapon. Man, I should be going, but I feel really bad to leave you. Oh, no, you're good. You're all good. No worries. I appreciate you stopping by. Spear and gun gear, right? Monokuma would totally come up with a lame name like that. But why did the killer use a spear and a knife?
well, yeah.
Yeah, they could have just killed him with the knife, and it would have been easier too. There's no way a spear like this, with this unnecessary cord thing on it, would be easy to use. So there was a setup. Was it tied around the girder? Came by to say hi, but I'm tired, so I might take a nap or go full to sleep. That's all good, Silver. I appreciate you stopping by as well. Have a good rest. I'm just going to be doing the investigation, so I will get the investigation done with, and that'll be the end of my stream. And it's already 11 p.m. and I do work tomorrow, so I can't be too long. Yeah, it definitely looks hard to wield, but still, they chose this spear for a reason. What could that reason be? Thank you, Silver. See you later. Why are you awake at 11? I slept through the day anyway. Because I had to get up. We had to be at the hospital before 6 because she had to get surgery. So we got home, I had to make her food, and then I went to sleep. See you later, Silver. Okay, Hajime feels what we feel. I feel a little tired. No matter how much I investigate, I don't feel any closer to the truth. That's probably why I feel this way. I'm feeling this strange feeling that I've never felt before. As if Nagato is trying to make us suffer, even after he's died. He didn't help his killer, did he? Well, now's not the time to think about stupid things like that. I haven't even investigated his cottage yet. It's too early to start complaining. If we investigate that place, we might be able to find some kind of clue. Alright, let's go. Alright, this time I'm gonna get you some hearts. I'm gonna give you 5 hearts. Oh, sorry. Maybe I just need to have more despair than hope when you grow. Just don't go all the way to 10 despair, maybe. I don't know. Was I wrong about it being equal? I don't know. Feels kind of equal. Or maybe this side is just... this way was just slightly shorter.
Hajime.
What's this?
Oh my. You want to go inside Nagato's room too?
Well, duh.
What are you gonna do?
I was just listening to Chiaki's request. She wants me to unlock the door to Nagato's cottage, because she really needs it for the class trial. She begged me to do it. Oh, she was licking my black eye.
Okay.
I didn't do that.
Then do it. It's sweet, because it's made out of black bean paste.
Hey, we don't have time to mess around. Hurry up and unlock the damn door.
Fine.
Fine. I guess I have no choice. I just gotta do that, right?
Now then. Loose.
What?
Bye-bye.
See? I've opened the door. You can freely investigate now.
This isn't my first time seeing that, but why does the door open with a spell like that?
Perhaps.
I mean, obviously.
Maybe the cottage key is computerized.
Hey.
More importantly, let's go inside now that the door is open.
Yeah, you're right. What is that? Wait, I know what that is. So, Nagato was living here. What was he thinking inside this room? Kinda almost looks like our room, basically. Although I don't think we had a fridge, did we? What was he feeling as he spent his days in here? I can't even imagine. wanting to see absolute hope, becoming despair so he could act as a stepping stone for the rest of us. No matter how much I think about it, I just don't understand him at all. I don't even know if he truly believed that. He was especially weird these past few days. What changed him? Maybe the clue to that might be hidden here as well. It's the bed that comes with the cottages. It looks just like the one in my room, but...
Hey.
Maybe there's something hidden under his bed. It's a usual place for hiding things.
Yeah, like porn. Well, we should still check just in case. With no expectations and without thinking, I peeked under the bed and... Huh? There's something here. It's a plastic bag from the supermarket. It looks like there's something inside. What the hell? What is this? He was gonna murder someone and dunk their body in acid. Dissolve their body.
It looks like a gas mask and rubber gloves. These look like the real deal. Did he get these from the military base?
A gas mask and rubber gloves. He was hiding these under his bed? What did Nagato use this stuff for?
Hajime.
Was there anything else under the bed?
Let's see. I peeked under the bed once again and started looking around the area where I found the supermarket bag and... There's a small piece of paper on the floor. Well, good thing she said to check again. A piece of paper made of blue aluminum?
A round thin piece of aluminum, huh? It's similar to those seals that go over jars of unopened mayonnaise.
I get what you're saying, but does that mean this is just a piece of trash?
Wait. Time out.
Who knows?
It might be too soon to decide that. Also, there isn't a Monokuma in here, is there? Yes, there is. What the hell are you doing over there? That means I only missed one Monokuma. That's so annoying. Anything else I can click on? Window. The basic layout is just like my cottage. There's something about this window that really catches my eye. Catches me eye? It said me eye. There's a lot of books arranged here. Did Nagato bring these from the library? In addition to books, there's a bunch of random crap stuffed onto the shelf.
It might take a lot of time for us to thoroughly go through that stuff.
Hey.
Let's just leave it for later.
Yeah, I agree. But the fridge, can I look at the fridge? I can. There's a refrigerator.
Huh?
Nice. My cottage doesn't even have a refrigerator. I wonder where he got it from.
Thought it was weird. Nagato probably supplied it himself.
Why would he go to the trouble of putting a refrigerator in his room? Does he really enjoy cold drinks?
As I talked with Chiaki, I opened the refrigerator out of curiosity. Oh, that explained the gas mask and the... There really isn't much inside. The only thing inside the refrigerator was a brown bottle.
For someone who likes cold drinks, it doesn't look like he's talked very much.
Can we please read the label?
But that bottle clearly isn't a drink, right?
Really? Looks like some kind of dietary supplement to me. Protein powder, maybe? I took the brown bottle out of the fridge and started reading the label. Exclusively made for poisoning someone to death? Hey, this is...
Could it be?
Yeah, looks like it's poison.
But poison?
Looks like there's a warning label on the back. let's examine it in a little more detail. But be careful with that bottle. Don't drop it.
Stop it. If you worry like that, I'm gonna get nervous. I grabbed the bottle with my trembling hand and began reading the warning label on the back of the bottle. I can't read it. Poison made specifically for killing someone. It's Monokuma's special poison. This enchanted liquid is highly potent and takes effect immediately. Please handle with care. Did he get this from the octagon? Though its volatility is low, this liquid is very dangerous when vaporized. In a gaseous state, it is heavier than air. It breaks down in minutes and is susceptible to hydrolysis. So it is possible for you to poison someone to death without any complications. Keep this liquid secure by storing it in a cold place, in a glass or plastic container, away from sunlight. Well, that's why he has a fridge.
This sure does look like a chemical made solely for poisoning someone to death. This refrigerator must be here to keep the poison secure.
But where did Nagato get something like this?
Well,
That question could apply to the bomb he used at the hotel, too.
Applied to the bomb.
see?
There should be a reason Nagato was able to obtain such dangerous items.
The octagon inside the funhouse. This poison. He must have brought it with him from there too, right?
Perhaps.
He was probably hiding them somewhere on his body during the last class trial.
He was hiding a bomb and poison during the class trial?
Jeez, how dangerous. What would he have done if he accidentally tripped and broke the bottle?
Just thinking about it scares me.
Hey.
Also, he already blew up the bomb he took with him at the lobby. But what about this poison?
Huh?
See?
It looks like the bottle is less than half empty. Was it like this from the beginning? Or did Nagato use it? If so, where did he use it? I wonder, is there still a trap somewhere that hasn't been sprung yet?
Another trap.
Perhaps.
Oh my god.
For example, maybe he was making some kind of trap using this potion before he died. If that actually exists, it'd be real bad. It could potentially kill everyone on this island.
Everyone on the island? What the hell? Nagato, are you still trying to make us suffer? Are you still trying to make us suffer even after you've died? That's Nagato. Well, I guess the only thing left is the chest. Since it's structured just like my room, the shower room is over there. Looks like there aren't any clues here. Alright. A fancy-looking treasure box covered in sparkling pink lights is totally standing out. Ah, could this be?
Can you let me know if you find my treasure? It's a magnificent treasure box covered in sparkling pink lights.
Perhaps.
That treasure box.
Chiaki, you know about this?
Yep.
It's really cute.
Oh, she was just reacting. This looks like Monami's stolen treasure box. If this is here, then that means the thief Monami was talking about was Nagato. But why would Nagato steal this? In order to find out, it might be good to see what's inside.
Hold it.
Is it gonna be okay? It looks a little dangerous.
It might be, but this could be some kind of clue, you know? If this wasn't important, Nagato wouldn't have stolen it from Monami in the first place. Better not be the staff. I turned back toward the treasure box and cautiously opened the lid. It's a card. Grade, class, number, name. General purpose notebook. Inside, there was a notebook. This is it? Oh my god. Why is a notebook inside this treasure box like it's something important? I took the notebook out of the treasure box and began leaping through it. Byakuya became the leader? Everyone's tired? Tiled? Everyone's blank of things happen. I was able to talk to everyone for the first time today. Bad guy. It contained sloppy drawings, as if they were drawn by children, and entries that looked like chicken scratch. Day 1. I was able to talk to everyone for the first time today. Monokuma showed up and things turned bad. Day 2. Byakuya is the leader. A lot of things happened today, so everyone's tired. Okay, it is tired. It looks like an L. Looks like tiled. What is this? A diary?
Looks like it. Did Monami write these?
Probably. These pictures and entries totally suit her. I kept flipping through the pages. Day 3, Day 4, Day 5. Page after page of poorly written entries continued on in the notebook. I don't really understand, but it looks like there aren't any clues here. And right when I was about to give up, my hand suddenly stopped on an entry titled Day 16. It was only 3 days? Well, that makes sense. You can only go so long without food. Day 16. We've been in the funhouse for 3 days. Everyone's hungry and on edge. Hajime tried to go in the final dead room today. He's probably panicking because no one believes him. Huh?
Hey, hey.
Hajime, did something happen?
Oh, it's nothing.
Stop it!
I was wondering if you would show up.
Hey! Stop! Don't look at my notebook!
Whoa. From out of nowhere, Monami suddenly appeared and took the notebook out of my hand.
I won't forgive you.
Phew! I did ask you to look for my treasure box, but I never said you were allowed to peek inside.
Jeez.
Geez, that was close. If I had come any later, he would have seen the inside of the notebook.
Why would you tell her that?
Unfortunately, you were a little too late.
Huh?
But if this notebook is here, then Nagato was a thief?
No.
Betrayal! I was betrayed by my beloved student!
Hey, hey.
Hey, that notebook. It's pretty much your diary, right? Diary? It seems that way. That's right. This is my important diary, where all my maiden secrets are hidden.
Hey, you're a liar.
You always show up out of nowhere.
Monami, it's not good to lie, you know.
Lie?
There's no way you wrote in that notebook. After all, Monami can't even write.
Huh? Can she even read?
What are you saying? Jeez, I can write letters easily. I can finally write the letter B.
That's wrong.
No, you can't. Because you have no fingers on your hands. See? Bullseye. I know, because I'm the same way too.
I mean, you've got thumbs-ish.
Huh? Are you mad? Are you angry that I exposed a weakling like you?
Hey, hey.
So that's...
Sorry, I had to burp.
So that's what this is about. You're seriously trying to crush me.
What are you saying?
What are you saying? There's no way a big brother would ever crush his little sister.
It looks like the time to settle things between us is getting closer every second.
Hey, I don't know why you're getting so serious, but is what Monokuma said true?
Huh?
He said you didn't write in that notebook. Is that true? If so, who wrote in it? So one of us?
You know, it's, how should I put it?
Bye-bye.
Excuse me.
Hold on. Damn it. She totally ran away again.
Yep.
The same pattern as usual. Looks like it's a waste of time to try to get answers from her.
But still, I really wanted to ask her about that notebook. Well, actually, it might be better that I didn't ask her. A fancy-looking treasure box covered in sparkling pink lights. Apparently it was stolen from Monami's house. If this is here, that means Nagato was the one who stole this from Monami. But why would Nagato steal this? Did he want the notebook that was inside? But Monami didn't write in that notebook. So who did? No, the notebook doesn't matter right now. Probably matters in the 6th chapter, maybe?
Our time for investigating is winding down.
So,
The bookshelf might take some time to investigate, so we should try examining some other areas first.
Well, didn't I do everything already?
well,
They say a shelf is a mirror that reflects a person's heart.
Do they now?
I definitely don't know much about Nagato just by looking at this.
So what should we do? It'd be really difficult to look through all these piles.
That doesn't mean we should ignore it, though.
yep.
I'll leave it to you then, Hajime.
Wait, what?
It's better if a boy goes through another boy's things. You know, there might be private stuff here.
Well, that might be true, but
See?
So, I'll leave this shelf to you.
I think I just got persuaded to do this without realizing it. I sighed and walked toward the shelf. One by one, I started removing the various books and items, and examining each one. But even as I examined them carefully, they were still a bunch of random books and items. There's no way there's any clues here. Oh? Oh. Huh? Well, that file wasn't the only one I received from Monokuma. This is another one. Wait, I think he was... It said I said that first line, Hajime, but... That seal. Indeed. It's a school badge of Hope's Peak Academy.
Does that have information about our stolen memories?
Unfortunately, I couldn't find any clues about that. This file doesn't contain our information, just Hajime's information. Nagato said this only contained information about me, but is that really true? If I look at this, it should be obvious, right? And he said I was from the reserve department. It had no talent whatsoever. That might be another one of his lies, too. I opened the file I held in my hand to confirm that. Instantly, I realized something was strange. If this really was only my information, then why is this file so thick? As soon as I opened it, it was clear to me, just as I thought, Nagato had lied to me. Aside from my information, there was information about the others. Kazuichi, Fuyuhiko, Akane, and Sonia, and everyone who died had pages of information about them too. The file contained information on all 16 of us. Only my information, my ass. I can't believe he made up such a strange lie. So that means the rest of it might be a lie too? I turned to the page containing my information and began reading through the content. The profile contained basic information such as my date of birth, my height and weight, and so forth. But there was one thing that specifically caught my eye. The words, reserve course student. There was no denying it. It confirmed that I truly was a reserve course student from the reserve department.
is this the only thing that isn't a lie? Why? Why am I the only one here who's from the reserve department? Why am I here with all the other Ultimates?
Hey.
Hajime, did something happen? Ah, well, I just found a strange file. Isn't that the special prize Nagato received when he cleared the final dead room? As I recall, your student profile should be in there. It's not just my profile. The profiles of everyone in this island are in here too. Nagato was lying.
Huh?
When you say everyone, do you mean everyone? Yeah, it's just basic information, but there should be profiles for all 16 of us. Can I take a look at that file? Chiaki leaned against me and peered into the file.
You're right. My profile is really in here. But unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be any details.
Details?
Details about our missing memories. Information about the time we spent at Hope's Peak Academy. If it's not written in there, these profiles might have been written before we entered the academy.
Then it's impossible to obtain new clues from them.
Yeah, seems like it.
Ah, hold on.
Huh?
What happened? I just noticed it right now, but
The file. His name isn't in there, right?
his name?
There's supposed to be 16 names worth of profiles, but his name is the only one missing, right?
Whose name?
Who are you talking about?
Byakuya. I'm talking about Byakuya Togama.
Okay, that makes sense. Wait, so if Byakuya isn't in there, then who is in there?
Look carefully. No matter where I look, I don't see his name anywhere.
But there's 16 people. Or is there?
No way!
So what if his name isn't written in that file? Perhaps. Based on that, you think he might be the traitor?
No, it's not just because his name isn't written in here. That's not the only reason I think he's suspicious. He participated in the killing school life at Hope's Peak Academy, right? For someone like him, to be in a similar situation on this island, no matter what, it's definitely suspicious.
Well, it pains me to say this, but what you're saying about the missing name, and about the killing school life,
Too bad.
it's totally wrong. There's a completely different reason.
A different reason?
You're getting all riled
How should I put this? You guys have been getting all worked up about that Byakuya for no reason.
Okay, hang on. My headphones are really screwing up. I wonder if I need new headphones. I mean, I need new headphones anyway, because I need something that covers my ears and isn't on my ears. So I need new headphones. Okay, yeah, these are glitching out, I guess. Well, that sucks.
Which means, the great mystery that you think surrounds on Byakuya doesn't exist. You're basing it on one person's cheap speculation.
What do you mean?
You don't have to ask me that. You'd know the answer just by looking through those profiles, right?
Huh? So, is there 16 people? My eyes turned back to the file. One by one, I started flipping through the pages and confirming the names. Whoever the last name is... the ultimate imposter? And suddenly, I came across a page that was filled with question marks. Every section was filled with question marks. It could barely be considered a student profile. On that page, I was only able to confirm one thing. Ultimate imposter?
That's Byakuya's true identity.
True identity? So that wasn't Byakuya?
He was a fake that was pretending to be the ultimate affluent progeny. Byakuya Togami.
A fake?
Hey,
The fact that his profile is filled with question marks isn't a mistake or an oversight. Surprisingly enough, that's the correct information regarding him. The ultimate imposter has no name, no permanent address, and even his age and gender is unknown. Basically, he doesn't exist. Because he doesn't exist, he's able to exist as anybody. That's his talent. Though I'm not jealous of that at all.
That person wasn't really Byakuya Togami?
perhaps.
Is that why he was so much fatter compared to when he was involved in the killing school life?
So
His physique doesn't affect his ability to fool others at all. Real imposters are skilled like that.
So he is just fat. Or they are just fat. Maybe? Don't know. Then he was lying to us the whole time?
But still,
But he couldn't help it. What? Why couldn't he help it?
oh,
'Cause that was his talent. Huh? Well, having talent means you're also bound to that talent. The moment you obtain talent, your way of life has already been chosen for you. You can't do anything else except rely on that talent. Regardless of whether you want that life or not.
In that sense, compared to the other ultimates, your life might be a bit more liberating.
What the hell?
anyway.
Ahem. Anyway, I'm not happy that you guys fell for a scam that I had nothing to do with.
That's right.
So I'll tell you straight up. This revelation about Byakuya is exactly the truth.
Then, what was he trying to say to me at that time? I cannot talk to others about my past. I suspect that my skeptical nature is partly to blame. Distrusting others, and being distrusted in turn. For a long time, my life has been a living hell.
Based on the context, if I had to guess,
No.
maybe he was just complaining that he was cursed to wander the earth as nothing more than a fraud.
Tch.
But if you guys had your school memories, you never would have been betrayed in the first place. I mean, it'd be different if you were meeting him for the first time. But since you guys went to Hope Speak Academy, you should have known about the ultimate imposter already.
So in the end, it all leads back to memory loss.
Ah, jeez. The Future Foundation sure is awful. There's no way you should ignore Monokuma or the traitor.
Who is it? Who's the traitor? Just from looking at these 16 profiles, I still wouldn't know who's from the Future Foundation. Is there really someone like that?
Of course.
Well, obviously you wouldn't know. I made that file so you guys couldn't find out.
Could it be?
So it's just as I thought. You're the one who did it. I'm taking off my headphones. Getting tired of it glitching out in my ear.
Hey,
The fact that there are 16 profiles in there is what's wrong. I mean, the traitor's a spy sent by the Future Foundation, not a student from Hope Speak Academy.
You made a fake profile for the traitor and included it in here?
correct.
It wouldn't be fun if you figured out who the traitor was so easily, right?
Hey.
Then why can't... Then we can't use this file to figure out who the traitor is. That was true for Nagato too, right?
Well, probably. It's dripping with despair, isn't it? You wasted your precious time on something that isn't a clue.
Are you sure?
Was that a wise decision? Time's up, you know.
Time's up. Wait.
Excuse me for a moment.
Oh god, he's gonna go announce. Ding dong bing bong. What? That chime just now.
What is most important for living things? Well, personally, I think time is. I mean, your bank account may go up and down, but time will inevitably run out, right?
Right.
That's why we gotta cherish time. There is nothing more wasteful than wasting time. So, time's up. We will begin the last class trial. So please gather at Monokuma Rock. I'll see you soon.
By the way, I should use this as a thumbnail. F1. Unless I get a better one, but this is pretty much where I end it, so... save. I don't think I'm gonna get the final pet, am I? The last class trial? He said that, right? He said last class trial. Actually, no, I should... No. Actually, it's fine. I can just get to this. I'll use this as a thumbnail.
Yep.
Yeah, I heard it too. He really did say it was the last class trial.
What do you think? Should we believe him?
Monokuma seemed anxious about the Monokuma timer earlier, right? 2 more days? And he said something about the killing school trip ending, right?
Based on the time limit, this might definitely be the last one.
But still.
But I can't imagine that it's the real end.
Huh?
I think Monokuma's real plan might be just beyond that.
His real plan? Is Monokuma still planning to make us do something? What could it be? Maybe, after putting us through all this, he's planning to kill the remaining survivors all at once.
Well,
But still, it's also not a good idea to think about it too much. I think we should focus on the class trial that's waiting for us first.
You're right. A class trial for Nagato's murder. We're pretty screwed. I haven't collected my thoughts because we were so focused on this file. I still can't see who killed Nagato.
but still.
Well, you don't have to worry so much.
Huh?
Right?
I mean, we're not fighting this alone, you know?
You're right. You're absolutely right. We're not alone. Even if it's a mystery that can't be solved alone. As long as everyone cooperates and works together. Yeah, if we do that, things will turn out fine. This way. Well, the gang's all here.
Damn right.
It looks like everyone's here.
Huh? Is this it? Shouldn't there be more people?
Damn it.
Yeah.
Stop it. You're making me depressed.
You're making me depressed.
So, it is going to happen again? The cruel conflict where we must doubt our friends?
Well, I mean, clearly someone did it.
But once we're through with this, we can go back, right?
That's right.
That Monokuma bastard said so, didn't he? He said this is the last class trial.
I mean, he said it's the last class trial. It doesn't mean it's the end of everything.
Damn it.
But we've been tricked every step of the way. There's no way I can believe that so easily.
Of course not.
Why can't you believe it? The guy who's making us do all this is the one saying it, you know?
You just said that out loud. Did you hear yourself? That's kind of the point.
You know, right?
That's why I'll definitely survive. If we can really go home after we deal with this class trial,
That's right.
I'll definitely find out who the killer is, no matter what. Even if I have to pull out all the stops.
Really?
What the fuck? Why are you here?
No, we haven't. What are we supposed to realize?
You haven't realized it yet? That feeling of wanting to leave this island. Thinking like that is Monokuma's trap, you know?
Huh?
Huh? What are you saying?
Got it?
There's no way Monokuma will end things here. He's planning something far worse.
Stop trying to jinx us.
I'll pick you up.
Damn right. Stupid rabbits should just shut up. Everyone, you mustn't run away from despair.
Huh?
I have finally realized, after losing my powers, I've realized that cursing your powerlessness or your fate accomplishes nothing. The possibility may be small, but as long as there's a possibility, you must face it. In order to become someone who can be proud of yourself. So I will fight.
Huh?
What's her deal?
I do not really know, but she seems different from before.
And maybe she read a self-help book.
Wait.
But her eyes, she looks so determined.
You...
Tch, how can you tell just by looking at those button eyes? Anyway, make sure you turn off Minimaru. It'd be annoying if you started talking during the trial.
Ah, fine.
But still.
Somehow, I understand what Monami is saying. I think.
Anyway, let's get going. To the last class trial.
Yep.
You're right. We need to fight as much as we can. No matter what hopeless truth awaits us in the end.
I didn't click on you. This is the end. I kept saying those words to myself, over and over within my mind. I entered Monokuma Rock.
Yeah.
And this is where I'll end it for next time. Oh, wrong one. Hang on. Let me turn this off. And then... oh, let me check on my pet real quick. Okay. Let me see if I can... oh, it's too late to go back. I should have saved before coming to Monokuma. Well, I did save before coming to Monokuma Rock. I'll use that save to see if I can get the other pet, which I assume is a Monokuma pet. I assume. And also to see if I can get the rest of the items, the gifts. But anyway. Save on... well, I guess I don't really need it. I'll save anyway. We'll go back to this for my thumbnail.
Danganronpa.
And it was Q. Yes, it was. Or actually, wait, no. I wanted to do this. Q. Alright, investigation done. Time for the supposed last class trial. Because I don't know, in the first game, the final class trial was technically the one where we were trying to figure out who Monokuma was. The class trial of Monokuma. I would assume we do that again, but maybe we won't, I don't know. I guess we'll see after we do this and that clock timer thing counts down. Although technically, after, like, the next stream will be just the class trial, and then the stream after that would be the start of Chapter 6. I assume the timer probably goes off in Chapter 6. I don't know. Either it's in the start of Chapter 6 or Chapter 6 starts after it, but I'll end it right after the class trial in the next stream. But that's the end of today. And I have 4 more days until my April vacation games. So the end of Chapter 5 and then 3 days for the Chapter 6. So that works out perfectly. So as long as I don't miss any Danganronpa days, which I have no reason to, I'm committed to finishing this. Even if I am tired. I'm committed to finishing this. And then as for the 3rd game, I mean, that's going to have to wait. I don't know if I'll even play it this year. If I do, it'll be late this year. Well, I don't know about September because of October. If it was late, it'd probably be like August to September or next year. I'm definitely I'm not jumping into the 3rd game anytime soon. But I do want to play the 3rd game. I do look forward to it technically. It's just the trial mini games. They still annoy me. So I'm going to put that on hold. But thank you everyone for hanging out with me. For those who are in chat and those who are just lurking, I appreciate it as always. I hope you all have a good morning, day, or night, whatever time it is for you guys. And I'll see you all next time. Bye everyone. Music. The canvas. Oh, I forgot to mute the game. And then raid 1, raid 2. Let's see.
In a room where shadows loom, a man sits deep in gloom, with a pen held tight in hand, sketching
Layla's playing Marvel's Spider-Man 2.
that understand. Walls may close, the night may fall, but his
Mochi's playing Monster Hunter. Stories 3.
stands tall. Lines he draws are doors that lead
We haven't done Krayer in a while. Krayer's doing World of Warcraft.
worlds where dreams are free. With a pen he built his dreams, turning
Maybe I can catch Krayer another time, I hope. Let's do... Oh, Mako just went live. Let's do either Layla or Mochi.
He calls his own. Paper whispers,
Let's do Mochi.
secrets told, journeys inked in black and bold. Mountains climb or rivers bend in the world that he can mend. He may be confined and still, yet his heart is wild with thrill. Through each line a sky so wide, in his world he takes a ride. Every sigh is painted bright, stars that gleam in darkest night. With a pen his spirit sings, soaring high.